What up, folk? We're back for my hot sauce, part two. This is the conclusion that I started 2 weeks ago. You might or might not have watched the first one. This is part two, my hot sauce, the blendening. That's right, blendening. I know it's not a fucking word, so your Funk and Wagnall, Merriam-Webster motherfuckers can go ahead and calm down right now. I realize I'm saying a word that doesn't exist, so you don't need to fucking shit your pants in the comments. You can go shit your pants elsewhere. Speaking of shitting your pants, this morning before I went to work, I noticed as I was showering and the water wasn't going down and the toilet was bubbling that I was going to have to fucking snake the goddamn drain when I got home tonight, because I'm taking Thursday and Friday off, so I wasn't going to waste another day to stay here 15 minutes of fucking snaking, and I'm not going in. If I don't get there on time, I don't go in for the whole fucking day. That's how I am. If I can't make it there in time, the whole day is mine. But I got home from work and my evening was both literally and, literally and figuratively shitty. I had to get down there with the fucking snake or the auger. Pop, 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 pop. Get that fucking shit clog out. Just a delightful smell all the way around. Had the halo of flies around me. It's great. It's fun times. Get little shit splashes on you here and there. Super duper fun night. Jumped in the shower, did the dishes, ready to get this sauce, blended it. So stay if you want, leave if you want. I don't give a fuck. This is the experimental one with the Carolina Reapers, the ghost peppers, the scorpions, the habaneros, the serranos, and the jalapenos. I believe there's some garlic in there, some black peppercorns, and maybe a little bit of Mexican dried oregano. I don't go back and watch my old shit. I'm just like the rest of y'all. No one gives a fuck. Let's pull it out of the cabinet here, see what we got, and as always, I'm going fresh out the thing here. If it's got yeast on it, we'll get the yeast off. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's fermented. I'll show you my technique before with the lids and the pickle pipes and all that. I know you didn't watch any of those, so this is all new to you too. Let's pull it out, check it out. Get the blender out, get this shit going. It's not gonna be a long one, folks. This is all just knocking out the sauce. No real stories, no real talking shit about anything in life, except for the shitty clogged drain or whatever runs through my head, but there's no script or agenda. There. And if you heard that, that's the sound of getting old. When every goddamn joint hurts to move. Alright. As you remember, or you don't, we got two of the larger mason jars you can buy at your Kroger or your Walmart or whatever feed store, co-op you have in your area. Got the peppers going there, it looks good. I can see the rehydrated. It's either a ghost or a Carolina Reaper. Let's take the lids off, see what we got going. Get an initial smell. Like I said, I've never made one with ghost peppers, Carolina Reapers, or scorpions. All right. Now these have just a hint. I'm going to show you that I'm not lying to you. A hint of the yeast on top of the lid on both, because it looks like a few peppercorns got up to the point part of the brine where it could get some air on it. It's not a deal breaker. Because it's not on the peppers and the other shit. Yeah, there's just a hint of yeast on both the caps. Where the peppers, actually pepper seeds got up and got in the air. Just enough. but the yeast did not touch the actual pepper or the water. All right, now initial inspection. Let's get us a nice snoot full of this and see what we got. They should both be the same, so they are both the same. Woo-wee! And they both smell fucking angry. It smells hot already. Little trash can. I didn't set up beforehand, so trash cans there. I like to clean shit as I go and whatnot. But yeah, that has a nice pungent, how would Ron Burgundy say? Stings the nostril. Stings the nostril. Fucking puberty still. Woo! That's filling the air. Alright, well, let's get this going. Last time I recall, one large jar chopped down, blended down into one small jar. What I'm looking for here, I can already smell that's going to have heat in it, but I want flavor. Heat don't mean shit if it tastes like fucking ass. Like that the hot wings show, where they all get to that fucking sauce called the bomb, and it's just pain. Who the fuck wants to eat that dumb shit? But if it has flavor, a little pain with the flavor. That's what I like. Now let's get this fucker over here. And the blender, the blender's the fucking base, right? The blender fucking cup thing, the top of the blender, freshly washed. This weekend the boys came over and I made them chocolate malts with a chocolate cake. All these have this lovely $6, yay big. Oh, I'll show you. It's a little fucker, little triple chocolate cake. I cut a nice chunk of this off and I threw it in the malt, blended all that shit up, and you had a malt with cake in it. That was fucking tasty. So, here we go. God damn it. Now I just washed this, so I'm gonna wipe it down. I mean, right before I hit fucking record, I did dishes. Everything you see back there in the background in the dish rack is clean. All right. There's that part. And we got the ring and the stopper. I don't know right now if I like the smell or not. It just smells hot. It's more of an earthy smell than the other batches I make. But I could be surprised. Oh, the air background noise, that's somebody outside. I don't have anyone chained to the wall in the back room or in the fucking garage. Because I'd have them fucking bound and gagged. I do it right. Alright, now to this, I like to take a bowl, drain the peppers, have the brine in here. So when I start the peppers go, God, it's starting to be like pepper gas. So when I do blend the peppers down, I can add brine in to get it the right consistency that I like. I hope I don't need a fucking mask for this. I got the window open. It's a beautiful day here. The high was 76. I think it's down to like 73 right now. Going on 8 o'clock at night. Sun's still out. Next to last day of April. What the shit? I thought I had 2 of these. Alright. Well, I do have one. I'll try one of these off. Fucking hell, folks. Here we go. Now, get the brine out, get the peppers in, get the shit blended, get it jarred, do half-hearted, do the second one, and then we'll taste test it, and we'll call it good. Where are you going? God damn it. All right. Oh shit, let me get a fork. I left about half of the brine in there, so it's got about a good inch of brine in the bottom. But as always, you got to coerce, fucking coax the rest of these motherfuckers out of the jar. I don't know if it's gonna be good, but it's got my fucking saliva glands already doing the fucking jumping jacks over here. All right. This is jar 1. Trash can there. With, I'd say, about an inch to an inch and a half of brine. We're going with, say, fucking smoothie. And if you've seen the video before, I have to shake the damn things. It's a $20, just a quick pickup piece of shit. It's not a Cuisinart or a Ninja or a whatever the fuck, Bullet, any of that shit. It's a Hamilton Beach. I'm not saying it's not a fine product, saying it needs a little bit of help every now and then. But really, who doesn't? Ooh, that's not bad. The smell got better when it all blended together. The smell got stronger. Hold on. That thing right there, that's a big fucker. Yeah, now we'll see what the fuck's going on. Shit, I got a little too full. This might be a little bit more than 2 jars. Alright, that's jar 1. You got a nice medium green consistency. I'm not tasting it until it's all mixed. That is a good looking sauce, right? It has, we'll see. It smells like it's going to taste good, but will the heat be there? It has to be. That fucker in the fridge to stop the fermenting process. And I'll put it I'll put it in the back up top here. And people at work are like, I told them I'm making sauce with the hot peppers and shit, and they're, even today, is it ready yet? I'm like, it's been 2 weeks. I'm gonna blend it down in the night. I brought in habanero, regular Thai chili and jalapeno last time we had a snack day or a potluck day, and several of them were, like, I told you this shit's hot. I explained this is going to be even hotter if these peppers actually do what they're fucking supposed to do. We reload. Take your beer and take it off the screen and put it back. Oh, it's reloaded. Video games reference there. The old school light guns when you had 2. I used to go to the arcade and play air hockey and pool and talk to nerd bitches and sometimes fuck one. Life was lovely. See, I'm not going to use this for anything else. I'm just going to dump this out. So I'm going to put more in here. But you can save your brine and reuse it down the road for something else you want to. I have no intentions of using anything. I do have a cucumber. And I do have some onion. We'll see after this. Maybe I'll start a fresh brine with this old brine on some cucumbers and onions. We'll see. Damn it, why do you insist on jumping out? I want to hit a little harder. Now it has a bit more brine, so let's get rid of it. God damn it. It's a little more brine than the last batch, but it's fine. very pungent. Get a little, a little flavor here, then I'll mix this fucker up. Excuse me. Smoothie setting. All right. Jar number 2. Actually, this one, I'm going to go with the large. I'm going to go with the same jar I just used. It's just a good rinse with hot water. Get the residual sediments out of there from shit settles. I'm going to use this jar because I'm going to have a bit more from the last one. If I take some to work, I'll use a smaller jar because it's put to the right level. It looks professional. This will be my in-house. I don't care how it looks. Excuse me. I think it's clearing my sinuses. If you don't have one of these big fuckers, I don't even know where. I think the ex bought it. I have no idea where it came from. It's fucking fantastic. The house of paint, paint, paint. Alright, and I'll show you this now. Can unplug that and put that over here. Talk much, you fucking moron. Was a substantial enough amount to almost fill a large jar back again. You can see maybe it's a nice greenish hue. I'll probably rub my eye later or touch my penis and be in fucking hell's agony. But yeah, that's what happens when you're a moron. I am going to cap this. And while I got this juice here, I think I will take this onion. No, I don't think I will. Well, no, fuck. Because I want that onion for burgers. So I'm not going to make anything else with this brine. I am, in fact, going to just dump it out. But it's fucking salt and water, and if you can't afford salt and water, well, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, but your shit ain't one. Oh, I do have a recommendation. If you haven't seen it, there's a guy, he's got a channel called There I Ruined It, I think it's called. I'm pretty sure it's called There I Ruined It. He just put one out. It's the Beach Boys singing Jay-Z's 99 Problems, but a bitch ain't one. He does great AI work. The shit is just fantastic. It's to the tune of I Get Around, but I got 99 problems, but a bitch ain't one. Fucking fantastic. Check that shit out if you don't know him. I have no idea who this guy is. I don't have any connection to him. I'm giving him a shout out because I enjoy what he does. I love the Beach Boys. I always have loved harmonies, acapella. I'm letting that shit cool down for a second. Harmonies, acapella. I'm stalling. The human voice, when blended correctly, like there's another one. Okay, another recommendation. We're gonna do recommendations for a second here. Spur of the moment, acapella edition. Fucking old school. Well, of course, Boyz II Men, doom 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 da da, that shit. Some Blackstreet, Shy. If I ever fall in love again, that's a great one. All for One, they did fucking super beautiful acapella. Occasionally, which is a little bit of instrumentation in the background, but So Much in Love. They took it was a fast doo-wop song. It's on the end of fucking Fast Times at Ridgemont High. You hear it when what's the fucking rat is getting back together with the girl who single white female fucking Dahmer Yu from Hateful Eight, Jennifer Jason Leigh. Give me a second. The shit works, but it doesn't work fast sometimes. At the end, when he comes across from the theater to her at the food court, and you hear it in the background, it's way sped up, but All for One, slow that fucking shit down. Beautiful song. All for One had several great acapella songs. This new one I saw, they're called Home Free. They do a fucking kick-ass cover of Man of Constant Sorrow from Oh Brother Where Art Thou. A great movie too if you haven't seen it. I'm not a super George Clooney fan, but two thumbs to him. Who else? Beach Boys, of course. I got a box set in there, just doo-wop from the earliest, like 30s, 40s, 50s. The Beach Boys are my shit. Because they did the doo-wop-y shit with the blending of the harmonies, but with the good fucking surf rock. That shit was awesome. I'm trying to think of more recent ones. Some Bone Thugs. Don't fucking sell Bone Thugs short. Or Bone Thugs in Harmony if you're going to look them up. Crossroads, Bone, Thuggish Ruggish. There were some good harmonies in that. Harmonies don't always have to fucking come from what you traditionally think's going to be. You got these motherfuckers doing that shit, and that was fucking awesome. I'm trying to think. There's a group called, it's either Tyre or Tier from island chain, the Feroci or the Feroce Islands, I don't know. TYR. It's like a 4 or 5 piece band, but they blend well, and they're like traditional Viking metal. They sing in English, but sometimes they also sing in their native tongue. But either way, they harmonize in ways that's beautiful. And they come with the hard fucking, some hard, some are more acoustic with a little bit of electric. Great shit right there. I'm trying to think some more here. And letting that kind of settle for a second, kind of marry, because it's freshly blended, so it's not going to have all the complexities of all the notes yet because it hasn't sat together. And I like using hand movements all of a sudden. I'm fucking Italian or some shit. It adds excitement to the video because I'm just one big fucking trunk standing here not doing anything except getting older and fatter and drunker. So if I wave these around, it gives the illusion of action. Aha! He's not smart, but he's not dumb. But he's not smart, but he's not dumb. And I may be high on fucking the methane fumes from the sewer line when I was watching big chunks of my feces flow by at breakneck speeds after I killed the clog. Had to be as big as a small child's head. I was fucking ramming that snake thing in there. Once you hear, I heard it go, you heard it go, poop. It's like, oh shit, and I pulled the thing out and just, it's interesting to me because it was my poo. Might not be interesting to you. And God, I pray your plumbing never backs up and you have to do it yourself. I pray you have money for Roto-Rooter to come out and hold your hand and do it for you. Who else? Who else is good? Oh, there's one that was back for a minute there. It's called Straight No Chaser. They did a lot of good acapella. Oh, shit! One of my favorite acapellas ever. These boys are from the UK. The King... It's either the King Singers or the King Singers. Kings plural. But I'm pretty sure it's just the King singular singers plural. The King Singers. They did an entire album of fucking the Beatles. If you like the Beatles and you like acapella, these motherfuckers murked it. The King Singers. Let's get this shit out and give it a shot. I forgot to buy fucking plain corn chips to try it with. I got like flavored Doritos. That's not the fucking street we're on. Because I want to experience this in its truest form. I don't want to bastardize its flavor with other chemically enhanced bullshit chips. I wish I'd have got some. I fuck up. I wish I would have got some regular, just straight corn chips, some Mama Lupe or what the fuck it's called. But I will use just a raw tortilla. I'll zap it for 10 seconds in the microwave. That's how we used to say it back in the 80s. Zap it. I'll give it a slight heat in the microwave for 10 seconds. We'll get the big jar out, which is my jar. We'll see. It smelled hot. But will it taste good? I pray it has both heat and flavor. Not just heat. See, it's cooled a little bit. It smells aggressive, but it doesn't smell. Neighbors walk by. You hear the dog barking, that's next door. That's the one that gets out of the gate every now and then and comes in my yard and shits in my yard. Jesus. Cheesy Pete. I'm trying to cut down on my blasphemies. The entire family is outside walking down the street, and it's that whole new thing where white kids speak that fucking mumble rap bullshit. That yeah, boo, do, boo, and the parents don't stop it and correct it. A different generation. Whole different generation. I would have tried to tamp that shit down and say, look here, Opie, you're from Mayberry. That's not how we speak in Mayberry. That's not going to get you a job. That's not going to get you far in life. You want to use this to your advantage while you have it, because this is going away. Not being racist, folks. I've never had the privilege of using this because I've always been a manual laborer, still a manual laborer to this day, going to die a manual labor, probably be forced to go out and dig my own fucking grave or throw myself on the fucking rack and then push myself into the crematorium and burn myself up. I'm cool with that. I got this. Military, manual labor. My life's always been physical. It was, fuckers. Fuck you. Start your shit. Let me heat up one of these tortillas. We'll get a taste. We'll shut this down. Get you on with your life. Get me on the toilet. The freshly cleared toilet. Ha ha ha. Now I can go to the bathroom without fear of my shit coming back up on me. The fuck? And I'll show you. Again, I don't get paid for any of this shit. Mama Lupe's. I do enjoy the 24 count big ass burritos. These last for a minute or two. I make a lot of quesadillas, a lot of pizzeritas. I got the fucking panini. Take the tortilla, take some of this here. Great value, or whatever you want, pizza sauce. Put that fucker on there. Mozzarella cheese. You got your pepperonis, lunch meats. Make a pizza. Throw that fucker on the panini. Press that fucker. That shit's good. You should always have some tortillas on hand and a variety of sauces, because you can make anything out of a goddamn tortilla. Here we go. 10 seconds. It is permeating the air. No, stop. There we go. 10 seconds, not 30 seconds. All right. Here we go. Carolina Reaper, ghost pepper, scorpion pepper, habanero, serrano, jalapeno, garlic, black peppercorn, dried oregano. Tastes good. Taste is good. It's building. It's hot, but the taste is good. It's hot. It's hanging out. Usually fermented sauces hang around for about a minute to a minute and a half because they're not saturated with chemicals and shit. See, it's starting to draw back, but it's still fucking hot. I don't know if it's hot. Goddamn, that's hot. That seems a bit hotter than the habanero by itself. I will go back in for another taste. Since this is a family jar, I'm going to go with the untainted, not double dip. I'm going to go with the dip, the part that wasn't dipped once already. I think by tomorrow, once this shit sets and marries, it's going to be some bullshit. All right, it's not unbearable. Let me half this. Let me get a spoon, because I don't think I'm getting peppers. The peppers and the membranes on it. Whew, but it is hot. Oh shit. That is sweat. That is sweat coming off my fucking head. Not the back of my neck yet. That's making the tongue feel fat. It's not so much hitting the back of the throat or the sinuses, but my tongue feels fat. Make it a little bit on here with peppers or pepper seeds and whatever. I'll just dip down in, just basically getting the juice. Whoo, that is. That's came to party. All right. That's a much chunkier fucking spoonful. Excuse me, and if I throw up, I'll be in the sink. I doubt I will, though. No. Excuse me. And as you see, and as I've told you a million times, I don't do edits. There's no camera trickery. I just put that fucker on here. Alright. We got a little... I have to fucking wipe that up. We got a little napalm pocket here. Oh, shit. Not smart. That was not smart. All right. I think we're good for that for right now. We'll put that in there for tomorrow. See if it gets stronger as it marries. Jesus Christ. That definitely is worse than the fuck. Hotter, not worse. That has good flavor. That's the most important fucking part to me. Good flavor. And it has that. And it certainly has the fucking... It certainly has the fucking heat. I'm finding it doesn't fucking burn the back of the throat. A little bit on the lips. Little lip burn. But it does make the tongue feel fat. Not so much the, oh, there, now it's getting the roof. Not so much the roof of the mouth until now. Now it's starting to move its way down the throat. But the flavor is tasty. If you do what I did, and you want to make it at home, oh my fucking God, it's a creeper. It's a creeper. And if you're a weed smoker, you know what the fuck that means. It's coming to get you later. Yeah, the 2 dips in just basically the fucking broth. That was painful but tolerable. The big chunky on the fucking tortilla. Well, we're getting the fucking sinuses going. You may tell by my inflection and tone that I ain't fucking around. I ain't fucking about. Oh yeah, that's got staying power. Oh. I don't do milk and all that bullshit. Oh, fuck. I have legitimate sweat on my forehead. Up in the back of the neck is starting to join in. A bit of dew in the eyes, but not tears. I will thoroughly wash my hands before touching any of my nerve centers. Right now, fresh out the cabinet, freshly mixed. I'm giving that fucking 2 thumbs up. It's hot as fuck. It's hot as fuck, and it has good flavor. If you came back for part 2, thank you, love you. If you're just watching this now and wondering what the fuck's going on, go back and watch part 1. It's just called Old Man Knowledge, My Hot Sauce. I think ladies of YouTube, this will probably just be my hot sauce to the Blendening to piss you off, and acapella. Whew, God, it's starting to come down. It's coming down now. Like I said, fermented sauces don't stick around forever and fucking haunt you. So I don't know, you can go back and check the timestamps. It seems like forever, but it's probably in like 5 or 6 minutes, maybe 10. And it's still hot. Wow. And my nose is still running. It's good shit. I'm going to call it good for the night. Thank you for stopping by if you did. And as always, and with love, and with respect, and in fucking mouth pain, and with a working toilet, peace, folks.